Okay, hello, buddy. Welcome back to the Tinmans channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tinman Taylor, and today I wanted to get on here and rank another movie franchise, and this one's going to be a tad bit shorter because it's only 4 movies, and I'm talking about the Expendables franchise. So without further ado, let me tell you what my number 4 least favorite pick is. Expendables 4. Me and my dad actually watched this film last night, and I can believe what everybody was saying about this film, that it was not really necessary. And plus, in the beginning, Stallone's character, Barney Ross, was presumed dead. I said, they're really gonna kill him off in this franchise already? And Jason Statham's Christmas had to step up as the main lead, and the rest of the Expendables team was tasked to go to this ship that was carrying a explosive bomb that had the detonators attached from the heist they were supposed to stop. And then towards the end, it was revealed that this guy over here with the barrette, played by Andy Garcia, was the guy that was setting up the Expendables in this film, known as Ocelot. And then all of a sudden, Sylvester Stallone's character, Barney Ross, shows back up in a helicopter and kills him and gets Floyd Christmas, and they blowed up the whole entire ship, the bomb on it, and it made a big sized tidal wave. But overall, it really didn't measure up to the first 2, and I thought number 3 was way better than this one. And speaking of number 3, is in my number 3 spot because it wasn't that bad of a film, actually. It was way better than number 4, in my opinion. And of course, they added Harrison Ford as their main guy getting the mission orders from, and added Wesley Snipes as another Expendables member. And I love the whole storyline of Mel Gibson being the villain because he used to be a Expendables member and co-founder. But once he started getting in the arms trading, he went rogue. And Barney swore he was going to get him. And just seeing Stallone and Mel Gibson go toe-to-toe with each other towards the end of the film was really epic. Even though his orders was to bring him in, but Barney didn't care. He wanted him dead so he won't be a threat to him and his team no more. Okay, coming in second place is the Expendables. Don't get me wrong, it's the origin of this whole franchise, but I got this one in second place because I barely even known all these action stars besides Stallone and Bruce Willis. And this is my first time I was being introduced to Jason Statham right here, and Mickey Rourke, because I didn't know who he was until I saw him in this movie and then Iron Man 2. It was actually cool to see Stone Cold Steve Austin play the villain in this one. So that leaves number 1 spot 2, Expendables 2. I thought this one was perfect. It had a better storyline for this movie and brought in Arnold Schwarzenegger, Chuck Norris, Jean-Claude Van Damme. I really hated that scene where Jean-Claude Van Damme's character takes Barney's toothpick knife and uses it to kill their young protege, and that really set the whole motive for the Expendables to go after this group called Sangs. And that whole action sequence where they're at the airport fighting, it was funny hearing Arnold seeing him, and he said, "Who's next, Rambo?" And then when he said, "Don't go anywhere, I'll be back," and Chuck Norris said, "You've been back enough, I'll be right back." And then he said, "Yippee-ki-yay." I was like, this is just so cool. You can't ask for another great action movie that has a bunch of great action stars together than this. And I really chuckled at that scene where they get done with this battle and Bruce Willis brings in a new plane for Sly's Expendables team, and he said that thing looks like it needs to be in a museum, and Arnold said we all do. I agree with that but it just shows you that even though they're older, they can still whip some butt. I hope you all enjoyed my ranking of the Expendables franchise. But at one time, Stallone said that there was going to be another film called Expendables, where it was going to have an all-female mercenary team. I said that would have been perfect for Megan Fox from Expendables 4 team up in. I think they were going to try to get like Sigourney Weaver, Cameron Diaz, and Mila Jovovich, but I think it got stalled or it's off the table right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more movie ranking content like this. This has been another successful installment of the Tinmans channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tinman Taylor, and I said that's a wrap, and that's day go.